As a Russian speaker and an English speaker, I have always been confronted with the difference in coverage between Russian media and English-speaking media. And this has always interested me because I wanted to understand why this coverage differs so much. I think this is really what drove my interest in politics as I grew up, and also the fact that I not only wanted to understand where the problem lay, like why there was so much tension between both countries, but I also wanted to do something about that. I was born in Lithuania in Vilnius and moved to France when I was 4. I attended an international school in Paris which had a bilingual education in French and English. I speak 6 languages. I speak French and English from my school years. I also had the opportunity at school to study German and Chinese. I also speak Lithuanian and Russian as mother tongues. The ability to speak so many languages has really opened a world for me in politics because I can really dig into different interpretations of previous and current events and try to understand geopolitics, not only from the English-speaking perspective, but also from a variety of different angles. Within my subject, I'm interested in international relations, more specifically in geopolitics. My core interest lies with Russian-European relations, focusing in particular on relations between Russia and Britain. We're in the Wordsworth Room today in St. John's College. We borrowed newspapers from the St. John's Library and also from the Modern and Medieval Languages faculty. The aim is to look at how current affairs are being covered in both languages and how this difference in coverage shows a difference in perception over current affairs and politics between Russia and the West. So this article is from Собеседник. So this is a newspaper which is directed at the Russian general public. And this article in particular is about the prospects of cooperation between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin. What's interesting about this compared to Western press, or more, let's say, English-speaking press, is that they focus really very much on foreign policy rather than on any actions that Trump has taken so far in his presidency. In Russia, these topics are mentioned but not extensively covered. Instead, they focus rather on the possible improvement in relationships with the United States and what that would mean for Russian foreign policy. So in the article, the main points discussed are ISIS, the Ukraine, and sanctions. So we see that amongst the general public, there is really an interest for Russia as a global player, and that's how they view themselves. And they also emphasize the foreign policy over the domestic policy. When I was first looking into what college to pick for Cambridge, I was attracted by St. John's because of the facilities. St. John's offers also a lot of support for different projects which go beyond our curriculum. There are students who come from all around the world to study, and I really felt that we were missing a platform where we could all interact and learn from each other about these different cultures that we come from and the different views that we have on current affairs which are informed by these cultures and histories. So I decided to create the Culture Hub, which is a society for students based on discussion groups where we explore various angles on current affairs. Whilst I've been studying here, St. John's College has really helped me pursue my interest in Russian foreign policy. In my first year, I was able to attend a summer school at the Moscow State Institute of International Relations, where we studied Russian foreign policy since the 1990s. In my second year, the college also helped me
with funding for an internship I did at the think tank Rethinking Russia, which aims to create links between experts in Russia working on Russian politics and experts abroad working on similar subjects.